Oh, I hate to tell you all this, but it's entirely possible that before too long, being charitable and nice, just for the sake of being charitable and nice, could potentially cost you everything. This coronavirus outbreak is on the verge of getting out of hand. And should it come to a town near you or your state, you're going to have to make some hard choices. Because when and if people start getting ill from it, they're more than likely not going to go to the hospital. Because, like it or not, that's where all the sick people are going to be. And they're not going to want to go there and be quarantined and die a slow and painful death. Instead, they're going to turn to their friends and neighbors out of desperation, more than likely, and infect them as well. And that's when the choice is going to have to be made. Are you willing to open your door to someone who could potentially infect you and kill you just for the sake of being nice? I know it's an unpleasant prospect, but it's entirely possible. And should you make the decision to offer aid and comfort, you have to be willing to accept the consequences and have your eyes open going into whatever situation. Because there ain't going to be no whining and no crying, because the reality of the situation will be you made that decision and the outcome is your own making. What do I know about viruses? Not a whole hell of a lot. But the more a virus is spread and the longer it is allowed to exist in the world, the more opportunities there are for it to mutate and become totally untreatable and have the potential that no vaccine will be available. And should it go on long enough, even if there are treatments available, all the supplies will be exhausted. Like it or not, that's the reality of the situation we could all be facing. And it'd be a damn shame to just run headlong into it and not understand the consequences for getting involved, for offering aid and comfort to someone who more than likely is going to infect you as well and cost you your life, if not the lives of the people around you as well. I don't like it. It's a shitty decision to have to make. But like I said, it's a decision that we should all go into with our eyes open and understand that the consequences of that decision or the outcome is of our own making. And everyone should bear in mind along the way some secret society and organization's motto, order out of chaos, where they stage events to collapse the system and then swoop in claiming to be the saviors as long as you're willing to submit to their system. But that'll be a choice for another day, because things could potentially get a whole hell of a lot worse before you're forced to make that choice. So what is it you want for yourself and the people around you? Do you want to be a victim or a survivor? because helping other victims could potentially write your fate, determine your destiny, and the people who are around you and are important in your life. And I'm sorry if you don't like it, but that's the cold, hard reality of the situation. And that's just the way it is.